Well, everyone, this is it.
We're back!
Yep, well, aside from the fact that we're back, but this is it. After many hardships, many trials,
This is the final chapter.
If you didn't get all the legendary weapons, yes.
Ah, but you did.
But I did. After lots of RNG bullshit, units being ditched, other units excelling where they shouldn't, and Roy taking a bolting where the sun don't shine over and over again. He's probably got scorched ass at this point. Yeah. We're finally ready to fight Zephiel in one of the, well, most epic chapters in the game. It's not one of my favorite chapters, mainly because of the size of it, and because it is a pretty big map and you've got to do quite a bit of travelling, because there's puzzle elements. You've got to go to the end of both the left and right side, activate 2 switches, and then the door opens. Apparently this is a Zelda game. To be fair, Fire Emblem Zelda, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Wait, no, that's not right. Who's she?
Oh, Brunia, the other Wyvern, the last Wyvern General. By the way, she's not a Wyvern.
Do you recruit her?
No, you fight her.
Alright.
You don't. The only people you recruit from Bud is Milady and stuff. And Zeus. Yeah, so Zephiel says, if I die, you have to go and make sure the plan goes ahead.
Okay.
So yeah. But this chapter does have a lot of the really hard enemies, so it's definitely a challenge. Zephiel's definitely, like, if you do not bring the legendary weapons, Zephiel will be a very hard boss. If you don't bring the legendary weapons, so...
But we do.
Yes, we do. And yeah, there are respawning units and stuff, so you've got to keep an eye out. It's definitely quite the epic chapter, though I do think the size of it's a little bit annoying, but nothing awful. And it still has the whole Binding Blade boner first range staffs, because again, that game just has a hard-on for them. A massive hard-on for them. But I still think it's a pretty good chapter, and it is a pretty epic climax. Because, you know, Zephiel's the true final boss, because the actual final boss sucks. Which is kind of like, when it comes to farming games, that's very 50-50.
It's true.
Because Grima sucks, he's real easy. All the Fates bosses suck, spoilers. Though Nankos is actually not too bad. Who else sucks? What?
Isn't Takumi a boss?
Yeah, but he's it's not that he's hard, it's just his level is so bullshit. What's his face? Thingy from, the Demon King from Fire Emblem 8, he's really easy. You know, but other bosses are really good, like Ashira's really good, the dragons from 7 are really good, stuff like that. So there are really good bosses, but there are also really bad final bosses. But what are you gonna do? So anyway, because, you know...
I love the way this guy's made it all the way through to the end.
Why are you still here?
He's not gonna die.
Again, no one wanted you to be in this game that much. Alright, here's the thing. If they ever do a Binding Blade remake, cut his screen time down by 90%, please.
No, he needs to be the main character. He survived. He has survived, Lewis. Give him the credit.
Survived by doing what? So is everybody else. No one died in this playthrough, except Hector. Yeah. No one died except Hector.
But you wouldn't expect a man like that to get through it.
That's because a man like that doesn't fight. He's a fucking merchant.
Merchants are better than you think, you know.
Well, Anna's a merchant, yeah, and she can wreck shit with a leathered sword.
They go by undetected. They secretly sell drugs on the black market.
Anna, hey, you want to buy some spirit dust? You want some energy rings? Oh yeah, speaking of energy ring, yeah, give one to Wendy because she needed it. Yeah, I'm also running low on weapons, but it's alright because when you reach the very last 2 chapters, all you need is the legendary ones. Everything else is irrelevant. Look how balanced those stats are. Look at them. It's like secretly I'm actually a paladin. Or a hero. But anyway, we've got more questions to answer. And the worst part is, I've even read comments in the next part, there's even more questions to answer after that. So,
do you know what you should do? You should just do Q&A sessions.
That's what I'm going to do for the 30 sub special when I face reveal myself, because I think it would be better for people to see me on screen for a long amount of time, as well as all the different facial expressions I can pull.
Can I do that?
If
I'm up to it.
If you're up to it and a question comes up, because while the people on the Let's Play know who you are, the main bulk of my channel are like, who the fuck is this book girl?
What the hell is this?
The fuck is this? Is you adopted child? No.
Yeah, but I was adopted from birth.
I stole you from birth and I would trade you.
I was stolen from the stars. I'm secretly an alien.
You bloody aliens. Bloody foreigners.
I'm an illegal alien.
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay, so, from Ferelyn 8, 392. Now that you've finished Xenoblade, what are some of your favourite characters and bosses? Favorite characters? Well, that's the thing. Xenoblade's cast is absolutely fantastic. Aside from Ricky, and that's only because in this place X2 I don't like the Nopon very much. I love all of them, but like Dunban, Shulk, and Melia really stand out to me. But I love all of them. I love Ryan, I love Fiora, I love Sharla. They're all great. I love the cast. As for bosses, my favorite one is easily Metal Face. He's such a really good recurring boss. He's just so evil, like, well, if it isn't the Monado boy.
Those types of villains.
It's like, you know how you've got a recurring villain, it's not the main bad guy, but like, he's just the best bad guy. Like the homunculus in Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah.
They're not father, but you love them.
They just keep coming up and you love it every time they appear.
Yeah. Well, my claws pierced the flesh, Monado boy.
It's kind of like, when you think of it, it's kind of like Bison. In some games, he's in the main villain, like Forceps, the main villain.
Yeah.
But Bison's there, and he's the greatest.
Yeah.
He's
But,
the
yeah,
greatest.
I love Metal Face. Metal Face is wonderful. Yeah, I think this is also when Roy starts to fight again. But I remember this chapter, Roy still fucks up.
Roy will always fuck up.
I know, Roy, you forever fuck up.
And he
Okay,
was just like, you're such a disappointment.
okay. River Greystoke 2, the second, or River Greystoke the second, I don't know which one. If we were to get another game for the Fates continent, would you rather have it a sequel or prequel? Prequel, easily. Fates is a game that needs that world building, it needs the context, it needs the like depth and stuff. It desperately needs it. Sequel doesn't need one, it just needs more. 11%. I don't care if it was 2 damage, that was 11%. Oh man, that was fucking... Anyway, so yeah, Fates desperately needs a prequel. Go into, you know, how Hoshido and Nor started to like, because they started as friends and then they eventually, you know, ended up where they are. Maybe get more context with Garen because he needs it, and Makoto as well. Go into like maybe the feuds going on and just really go into the history of each nation. Maybe how, like, you know, just go into stuff because that's what Fates needed. All the stuff is there, just need more detail. Prequel will give us the detail. What are you going to do for a sequel anyway? Like, yeah, we did all this and we've got peaceful nations, and then Takumi decided, you know what, fuck this, I want to start a war again.
I'm gonna make my own nation.
With blackjack and hookers. Just wanders off. It's like, oh, Leo and Takumi. Leo and Takumi get into a squabble and suddenly, civil war.
Again,
another civil
brilliant.
war. Why? Because they argued over who's better at chess.
I'm better at chess. No, I'm better.
So yeah, definitely needs a prequel. Kevin Milham. Who is your favorite assassin in all of Fire Emblem? Well, if we're counting thieves and rogues and all that stuff around the assassin thief line, Matthew. I really like Matthew. I think he's a really cool character. I know he's not the best unit, but I really like him, and he's just so cool. I really like Matthew. But if it was just assassins, it would be Jafar. I like Volk, but Jafar I prefer.
Hush, Iago. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
There isn't a Iago in Fates.
There's a Jafar and Fates in...
No, there's Jafar in 7, and then there's Iago
If there
in
was a
Fates.
Jafar and an Iago in Fates, I would laugh my head off right now.
Yeah.
I'd be dead on the floor.
And what would be hilarious if there was a Jafar, like, dark sorcerer in the Telly series, and there was a bird lagoose called Iago.
That would be brilliant.
That would be so good. But sadly, that's not the case. Okay. Oh, this one made me laugh when I read it. From Nicholas Chapper. Favorite joke weapon from Fates. And then someone replied, silver weapons. And I was like, yes! Yes! Because they are shit in Fates. But honestly, God, favorite joke weapon. I meant this in top 50 weapons. I kind of consider the Raider weapons joke weapons, but they're actually surprisingly good. Go Killer Axe. Yeah, they're actually surprisingly good because, again, they double easily, which I find good for, like, because starting out, you don't have access to many great weapons, and your units generally aren't particularly fast. So I find those to be really, really useful in that sense. And, yeah, I think as those go, and of course there's the Daikon Radish thing and fucking Hellroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably, like, the Raider weapons are the ones I consider my favorite joke weapons, so to speak. But silver weapons are good joke weapons too. Whoever wrote that comment, I forget your name. I laughed so hard. Props, man. Props.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, why in Fates would a silver weapon be so bad?
Because they debuff the shit out of you. It's minus strength, minus 5 evasion and minus 2 to strengthen skill after every use.
But silver is better than iron.
And steel.
And steel. But why?
Yeah, I know, because I reckon they didn't want to make them too overpowered, but then they just made them too weak.
It's like, oh, here's a diamond weapon. Oh wait, it's weaker than a wooden weapon. That's what it's like.
Yeah. Diamond weapon. It's terrible. against everything.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's made of diamond, so. Okay, next question from Mario Pan. Okay, Mario Pan. Which path do you prefer in Sacred Stones? Kind of prefer Erica's path because I find it more fun, and you also get the bit with Joshua. Even though Ephraim's path is a bit more story related, it also has father and son, and I fucking hate that map.
Oh,
so
Ephraim.
Ephraim's path, yeah. So Ephraim's from a story perspective, but Erica's I prefer overall. Plus, you get the stuff with Joshua, which I think is really, really cool. So there's that. From Jonah Garson, what are your favorite critical hit animations in Fire Emblem? Also, he asked me to mention that his Carla got screwed over in 7 when she got hit by an 8% tomahawk. Yeah, well, my Ryoma got hit by a 7% and died. 8% is nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was playing chapter 24. Berserker throws tomahawk at Ryoma, 77% chance to hit. Hit him, kills him, and I was like, I was there for 20 minutes. Like,
as well.
Yeah, Ryoma. I was like, are you fucking serious? But it also explains why in this game Fur couldn't dodge, because if Carla can't dodge that, Fur can't dodge anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so favorite critical hit animation. Probably, I love what the Warriors do, where they just go all Crash Bandicoot and do a massive spin attack and just slam them into you. Or the ones with Generals, because they have it on the chain, they just spin it round and shove it in your face. That I find to be really cool. So, yeah, those are my favorite critical hit animations. Actually, also like the Heroes one, where they throw their shield up, jump, and then slam down on you, because that is so extra. It's like they don't have to do it, but they choose to.
I quite like the Paladin ones.
What, where they charge, like they pull back and then just smash into you? That one is pretty cool. That one is pretty damn cool. So, yeah, those are my favorite critical hit animations. Okay. And from Sufyan Qasim, sorry, I'm terrible at this. What do you think is the better or best mage in FE7? From a technical standpoint, probably Urk or Pent. Urk because you just get to train for the longest. Go, nice one, Roy, you actually did well. And Pent because he comes in as a strong pre-promote. I mean, there are good mages throughout. Lucius is good. You know, Canis is good, even though they're Bishop and Dark Mage. But yeah, I think Urk and, what's his face? What are you looking at? What are you doing?
Magnifying glass. I mean, spyglass, whatever it's called.
Okay, telescope thing?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because I haven't played Fire Emblem 7. Give me a break!
You're just searching for stuff to say. I ain't played Fire Emblem 7. So yeah, those two are the best from a more technical standpoint. Okay, for Fire Emblem Warriors, whose moveset are you most excited to see? Basically, which character are you most likely to see like play out? Because you know, Fire Emblem, like in Hyrule Warriors, like Sheik does the harp.
Sorry, I thought we were talking about Fire Emblem Heroes, and like they don't have movesets.
they just have simple attacks.
I was really confused. Like, oh, Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors.
Ooh.
Which character are you most excited to see
I want
play
to see
out?
what Pegasus Knights can do.
That'd be Pegasus.
They can fly.
Well, after the whole news thing, which we'll get, because they're only doing, well, the majority of the cast is going to be just Fates Awakening and Shadow Dragon.
Cry.
Yeah, Tia. So, if they had Lagoos, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
I think, like, actually, to be fair, like, Tiki.
Pane.
Well, they have Tiki, yeah.
Like Pane.
Tiki and Naui, so, like, they attack in normal form, and then they turn into dragons.
I want the attackers move faster.
I know. DLC on the DLC.
Oh, damn, DLC.
I'd also love to see how dancers fight. I think Azora's going to have one of the most interesting movesets, because she'll be like Sheik, where she just summons the elements and spins around.
Sheik in Hyrule Warriors.
Sheik was OP as shit in Hyrule Warriors. I'm actually excited to see Corrin's moveset as well with all his dragon appendages. So that'd be cool. Robin, I think, will cool. Swords and what's his name. But also, like, if Wyvern's flying about, that'd be pretty cool. So the more, like, interesting ones of, like, either using multiple weapons or, like, riding something.
I think magic users would be quite cool. Like Tharja using dark magic would be quite cool.
No, everyone just turns into skeletons and she absorbs their HP. That'd be awesome. Camilla would be interesting because she uses magic and axes and she rides a dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Wyvern. So that would be pretty cool. So yeah, there's quite a lot I'm looking forward to. It's either the people riding something or using like multiple weapons.
Yeah.
So those are the types of people I'm most excited to see. From Shozuzan. Oh wait, no, I already answered that. Sorry, that was the Fire Emblem Warriors one. And which weapon/class are you also hoping to make it in? Well, they already kind of confirmed which ones are going to be there, but I do
Still
definitely.
hoping for the Black Knight.
Oh god, I definitely do hope like Wyverns will be in there. I think that would be really cool.
I want Setsuna or an Archer.
Well, they'll probably have sets now. They're having Fates characters. So,
But they might go for Takumi for Archer.
oh, they'll have to, but they'll have multiple. They'll have to do
yeah,
Takumi.
yeah.
That's like not doing Takumi is stupid. That's stupid. Any particular class I want to see? Obviously, I'd love to see generals in there.
Give it Callum. I'd love to
Yeah.
see Callum. I'd be happy. His armor needs a rework though.
Yeah, I do not like the way a lot. I don't like a lot of the way most of the Awakening characters look.
The Awakening armor for like knights and stuff.
It looks so roly-poly.
But then the enemy knights have actual helmets, so it doesn't look as bad.
Yeah, but it still looks pretty bad, especially compared to these games where they look fucking tough as shit. Like, generals in this game look terrifying, and that's what makes them awesome.
In Awakening, it's like you push and they go rolling down a hill.
Yeah. So, yeah, the probably Wyverns I'm really excited to see. Okay. Hades Comet's Void. How do you feel if they added a skill in the next Fire Emblem game that, when triggered, could shatter standard weapons? They kind of already have that in Radiant Dawn with Corrosion and Disarm. Though Corrosion, I think, cuts it in half, and Disarm, it just disarms the opponent so that if you attack them with another unit, they won't retaliate because they're disarmed. But downright breaks them, I think, is a bit much.
Yeah.
Corrosion I like because, again, it just reduces it. And Disarm is like, it disarms them, but it's not broken. But I think breaking them is a bit much, because then they're literally helpless. So you could go in there with one unit, they all get attacked, and like all their weapons break, and then everyone just pick them off. It makes training the crappy units so easy, but they also make the game way too easy. So I think that skill, it sounds a little OP, in my opinion. Okay. Cook Oliver. In all the Fire Emblem games you played, what were the moments in which the RNG was a jerk to you? Olive? When did the RNG fuck you over?
When did the RNG fuck me over? Okay, well, RNG in terms of leveling up. When Jacob decided, oh, okay, I'm gonna level up. Okay, one thing. Okay, let me level you up again. Okay, one thing again. Like, Jacob, you're not taking this seriously. You're not doing it.
You're doing it wrong.
And then the time when I was trying to train up Mozu, I was like, okay, Arinka, I just want you to like lower this guy's HP.
Oh yeah, she crit him.
2% crit, she decides to crit. I'm like, why are you being good right now?
How the hell did he touch that?
I want you to be average right now. I don't need you to be good.
Yeah, stop being good.
Stop being good, Arinka. I need to train Mozu, please. I was like, please help me.
Anytime Awakening?
This is a big example for you of RNG bullshit.
Oh yeah, this game's RNG has been unfair to me, but also Conquest where it's like missed 290%,
Oh, yeah.
Birthright where I got killed by 70%, Tomahawk. Actually, recently when I was because I mentioned this, I was saw an update for Bloodborne. Took 3 hours, so I decided fuck, I'll play Sacred Stones. I was on chapter 5 where you get Joshua. Con got hit by an 11% axe and he was in a bush, and I was like, what the fuck?
I don't think Awakening has ever really RNG.
Yeah, Awakening hasn't screwed me over. Oh, Genealogy screwed me over where I missed 2 96% attacks, and I also got 2 straight level ups so I got nothing, but that's Genealogy.
Actually, Awakening did, it was like RNG in my favour when I did Cordelia and Kellum.
Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
I was literally like, it was made, Lewis. You can't be like, oh no.
But yeah, I think Fate, obviously Binding Blade as well. Fate's Binding Blade have been the biggest. Oh, Radiant Dawn was a massive dick. Radiant Dawn's been a dick. Like, it's like, oh, 94%, miss. Oh, fuck you. 80% hit, 80% chance to get hit. Hit. Well, fuck you.
Fuck you then.
So yeah, Fire Emblem is often a jerk to you. Okay. From Ronin Master Oshawott, no longer Hom. Oshawott. Yeah, one of your favourite Pokemon. First, have you played Titanfall 2? If so, what do you think? No, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people were saying, on top of Overwatch, Doom, and Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2 was one of the best shooters of last year. So, you know, props, considering that's some steep competition.
Yeah.
So, you know, Titanfall 2, I remember Isaac played Titanfall 1, he said it was cool,
Yeah.
but Titanfall 2 I hope had a really good single player campaign, which in FPS is like unheard of these days.
That's true.
Which is why I love Doom so much.
Yeah, also,
Battlefield 1?
yeah, Battlefield 1's single player was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you play it, you get to it was hard though, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard.
Yeah.
I wanted to cry sometimes, I was like, why am I doing this?
Why is she getting too many level ups?
And then, like, when you complete, like, a chapter or something, it would tell you like some information about World War One, and then you just like, oh.
Well, that's depressing.
You're like, oh.
Okay. The next question he asked, second. If you saw Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, what did you think? I did not see it, only because the winter season of 2017 for anime I thought was shit. I watched barely anything. Thank God the spring season is so much better. But the winter season I really wasn't a fan of. Haven't seen it, but I saw Glass Reflection Arcade's review of it. Really like that guy. And it looks like a fun, chill anime. If I ever get time, I might watch it. Because I know a lot of people were talking about it in the season and they really liked it. But I haven't watched it at the moment. But it looks like fun. And it looks cute.
Can I just say one thing?
What?
This is going back to Battlefield 1. So I saw this like Call of Duty World War 2. And I was like...
Beg!
I was literally like... I copy it, I'm sorry.
Rebuff. Even though it's Battlefield 1 World War 1 though.
World War 1. And then this was now when I was thinking, I was like, if you're going to do World War 2, it's going to be harder for you. Because then you got to do stuff with like Hitler, the Holocaust, which is a lot harder.
Not only that, but a lot of games have covered Call of Duty World at War was already World War 2.
Yeah.
They've technically already done it.
And then in the thing, there was like a flamethrower weapon. I'm like, Battlefield 1 had that.
Well, they had flamethrowers in World at War.
Can I ride horses in Call of Duty World War 2?
No. Well, fuck you then. You ain't getting my money.
Well, I don't know if I can. If I can't, then I'm not interested.
Yeah.
It's all about the horses. I mean, that's what got me into Battlefield.
Yeah, that's really like, what about the amazing setting gameplay? I don't give a shit. Horses.
Horses, woo!
Okay, so, and third, out of all the mercenaries from before Act 4, who is your favourite? And this is in terms of echoes. Saber. Simple as. I love Saber. Saber's awesome. Saber is very, 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 very cool. Cool character, badass unit, nice design. Saber all the way. Love Saber. 4. Will you do a montage of the best moments from this series or like this from this Let's Play when it's done? I will. I know there's a lot of things where we do like highlights of Let's Plays. I don't have the time to do that though. So if someone wants to do one and ask me like, do I have permission? Feel free to make a highlights thing because I know like some Call Me Johnny, his SGP channel, other people do it for him, whereas Rabbit Luigi does it himself. I don't have the time to do it myself because remember the Let's Play channel is only a side thing. So, you know, if someone wants to do it, that's fine. I won't do it myself. But I will be doing an award ceremony once the game is over, congratulating the units that stuck through and helped us win. And this moment I feel is a real missed opportunity for this game. Because Zephiel goes on about how, you know, Roy, you've seen the shit people have done. You know, how the hell, you know, and he brings up a good point that humans are actually kind of scumbags. We are. We are kind of scumbags.
No two ways about it.
Yeah, that's right. Fire's got good social commentary. We are, you know, kind of scumbags. And the thing is, though, Roy's meant to be Roy and Zephiel is meant to mirror each other, where Zephiel's lost all hope, but Roy still has it. But the problem is because Roy doesn't develop much. There's not much here there's not much of an impact. Like, say, because I think in the remake, there's a lot of potential for Roy to go through a lot more shit. Because Hector dies. Everyone, a lot of things, ideals he has get challenged because everyone backstabs him. He sees how other countries are affected when he goes to the Western Isles and stuff. And even Zephiel almost kills Cecilia. Oh wait, no, he did kill Cecilia.
Yeah,
she's got replaced. Yeah. So I reckon Roy could have really gone from some depressing moments, but thanks to people like Sophia and Lena that he's still optimistic. But in this game, none of that happens and he just feels really bland. So I feel this conversation could have been a real epic scene, especially if it was voice acted, like they have in Echoes. So this feels a bit of a missed opportunity because when you really think about it, Roy and Zephiel have no actual rivalry.
Who would do the voice actor for Zephiel?
I don't know, probably Gamagori.
Gamagori, I was getting a Roy Mustang feel.
Roy Mustang as Zephiel, that would be good. So Roy Mustang as Zephiel talking to Roy.
Who could be Edward?
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, no, he does the thing. Oh, skinny Mustang. Zephiel's just a great face. Yeah, Zephiel's just a little baby. I would just feel like Zephiel's there just like, you son of a bitch, Roy. So yeah, I feel it's a bit of a missed opportunity. Okay. Final question. Lucio 2.0 or Lucio 1.0? Olive?
2.0. Lucio's more fun.
I prefer 2.0 because now we can see how far of an area of effect he has. And also, didn't they increase his healing rate?
Yes, they did.
Which I think was good because unless you boost healed, Zephiel's healing rate was shit.
Zephiel.
Lucio's healing rate was shit. Sorry, Lucio's healing rate was kind of shit unless you boosted. So I like now that it's not only bigger, but you now know how far it stretches, so you know how close you can be to allies. So I think they've done a good job with Lucio 2.0.
Yeah, I find him more fun to play now.
Yeah.
Before it was more like, I'm just here to stand around and heal. Now it's like, oh, I can stand around, heal, do some damage, bop people off edges, like, ooh, woo, woo, I can do more. I feel like
Oh, so much bopping. Especially in those control point maps.
Any more questions?
Of course, we've got loads. Anyway.
Can I just say?
What?
Seeing as we're on the topic of Overwatch, are there any other questions about, like, what's your favourite Overwatch character?
No.
Okay. Well, it has come to my attention at this time that we are recording this, there is an update that's come out for Overwatch.
You're going on about Roadhog, aren't you?
Yes. Right. The 2 changes to McCree. The McCree changes, I think...
Faster, stronger Deadeye.
Yeah. Were welcomed.
And the Reaper change was really good.
The Reaper changes. Seeing as I play Reaper and he's one of my favourites.
Same here.
I felt like they were needed and they are greatly improved. I was like, yes, I'm fully on board with improving Reaper.
Yeah.
But Roadhog's changes.
You can't one-shot people now.
So, his gun does less damage. It's faster and has like one more clip. But this is my problem. Like when Thingy was testing it on the PTR.
Yeah.
I was watching it like, yeah, you can still hook and do loads of damage to people. It doesn't one-shot 200
Which kind of defeats the point of the hook.
And I was like, even though his fire rate is incredibly fast, I was like, it's not Roadhog, because Roadhog's meant to be the character. You go in, you hook, you one-shot, you kind of stay back a bit, wait for your hook to reload, you go back in. But now seeing as his clips fast, you can just, hook, bang, go in. And it's like, no.
It gives him more pressure, but it also kind of makes the hook pointless.
It does, and it's
because
like,
the main catch of the hook is you get hooked, you get the kill.
Yeah.
But here, some characters could be, like Farah can escape you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The reason for Roadhog's hook is to punish people when they're out of line, out of position. If you're out in the open, Roadhog will punish you for not,
sticking together as a team.
Not sticking together as a team and not, like, getting cover. Mm-hmm. And then his reward for punishing you is your death. That sounds really bad. And to have him basically for 200 HP KO not kill you instantly, there's not much of a reward left, I find.
I get that.
And I also think it'll make Roadhog less fun, because if I can just go and go pow, 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 and I'm
that main draw for the hooking people doesn't feel as satisfying. Yeah, because it's satisfying to hook and then just insta-kill.
The hook isn't going to be as satisfying, which is where most of the fun comes from.
Yeah, very true.
And it's a problem, and now I'm like, even though, I'm not going to lie, his rate of fire is incredibly fast. Mm-hmm. It changes Roadhog's character too much that it changes what he's meant to be.
Yeah.
A one-shot, one kill.
Carrot, yeah. Also, so final question from this dude. Did you reclass Silas? No, I just kept him as a Cavalier. And then made him a Paladin. Okay, so, from Arcana. Do you have any tips about starting making YouTube lists? Tips for making YouTube lists. Well, obviously, best thing, well, it depends on the topic in question. But if you are going to look at stuff, I recommend, again, it depends on the stuff that you're looking at, but obviously, well, main thing, write a script. Do not try to just do it freehand. That is the biggest mistake you will ever make, and any YouTuber who's done it will know it's awful. It is just awful. Try to make things like, in terms of length, talk a good, I usually limit my stuff to about 300 words, between 200 to 400 words, usually around 300. So that you talk about enough stuff, don't go too long. I used to make it much longer. Be sure to, if you are doing stuff about favourites or stuff like that, and stuff that's maybe a bit controversial, be sure to look at both sides of things, acknowledge the good, but also look at the bad. Try to, obviously, add a few jokes in there, and some, slight quips. Not, I think, anything too big, just to keep people entertained, and also, and again, length is a key thing so you don't drag on for too long.
Or use videos, I find.
Oh yeah, obviously. Well, some you can use images. Yeah. I use images for the character designs.
Make it interesting, so don't have no music in the background.
Oh, you need to have background music. Obviously, some nice visual effects, nice if possible. But, it's more down to, and also, obviously, add your own styles of, try to also do stuff that's unique to you. It may not be favourable for certain people, and some people may criticize you for it, but I think it's good to have a distinct style that you can work with. And don't try to rip off people. Be inspired from people, no doubt, but do not directly rip them off, because that never works out in your favour. But main tips, obviously, if you can use video footage, do it. You know, if you have to use other people's, just be sure to credit them, because I know it's like capture cards aren't. I had to use Thingy for a long time because I didn't have a capture card and they're not cheap. Be sure to write a script. Use footage if possible, if not credit people. Make sure you got good audio quality. If it's not perfect, just try your best way to work around it. Yeah, and you know, make sure the pacing's good and stuff like that, and look at things from various perspectives. So yeah, that's my advice to you. Paper Mariotti Fan 1. What is your favorite map theme in all of the Fire Emblem games? My favorite map theme it used to be Destiny Ablaze from Awakening, but now it's Dusk Falls from Conquest. Love that theme so much. Such a good theme. I really, really like that one. So that one is my favorite. It's such a good song. Once again, adding to the reason why I think Fates is the best soundtrack. And once again, Roy took a fucking massive hit, but at least he won.
Yay, go Roy.
Yeah, he's getting ever so closer to fighting Zephiel. Or will he?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Okay, from... where was I? From Ghost Falcon. What do you think of Bakut and Venand as villains? I like them. Venand, because they're very much people who have these ideals set in their mind, and because of the events and echoes, they're completely shattered. So they're really finding it difficult to cope with that, which I think is interesting because you can really see how just how the world has affected them, how reality kicks in and it screws them over, and how they get changed and get corrupted because of it. So I think it makes them more interesting because that happens to people. You know, when you've got this mindset and then all your expectations are completely blown away and everything just goes wrong and you don't know how to react. So yeah, here we go. Wendy versus Zephiel in a one-on-one fight to the death. Let's do this. Yeah, he's massacring her to Wendy, and Wendy's quite big. Okay, so first hit, miss. Can she land the second one? Oh, look at that. She's doubling Zephiel. That's a good sign. Okay, so Wendy Zephiel death match. Let's do this. Oh, this is going to be good. So we're having one of the strongest Fire Emblem bosses versus one of the worst Fire Emblem units. Let's see how this goes down. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so from Seth Mintel, will there ever be a countdown from your favorite Fire Emblem games as a whole? Without a doubt, yes, but that will probably be as like a subscriber special, and it'll also be when I've played. Oh, see? Oh, because Thingy healed, she gets support bonuses. So now Zephiel hits less and she's got higher hit. So first hit in. Can Zephiel get her second time? Let's find out. Yep. Alright, Wendy, what's next? And she lands the critical! Look at that health drop. All she needs is one more hit and she wins. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Wendy is like taking Zephiel to school. It's just a one-on-one fight to the death. Yeah. Ooh, sick burn, king of burn. This is incredible, just watching. Alright, now it's gonna. Alright, he recovers a bit, so is he gonna fight? Oh, he's going after Lelina. It's interesting. So yeah, if you are gonna fight Zephiel, I recommend magic users and lance users so they have weapon advantage with high defense. So Milady is actually a really good choice for this. Or like a paladin like Percival. So people like that are really good choices. Everyone else, don't even bother, Zephiel will probably just kick your ass. And the only reason I'm actually doing alright is because of legendary weapons. If you don't use them, with the exception of magic users, you're not really going to win, because Zephiel, you know, he can take hits like a boss. So, you know, Zephiel's definitely hard. And I mean, I just got really lucky with that critical right there. But goddamn, I did not expect that. So yeah, I will do favorite Fire Emblem games as a whole once I've played them all, and probably as like a subscriber special, maybe 50,000 or something like that. Okay, from Garrett Preston. What's your least favorite class to fight with and against? The least favorite class to fight with, Griffin Rider. They fucking suck. I just don't like them. Least favorite class to fight against, probably either Dread Fighter or what's his face. Or I don't like fighting Berserkers because they're very likely to crit your back. So I'm always worried. Can she get it? And can she end this? And it is over! The king is down. Wendy has just taken over as the ruler of Bern. The worst Fire Emblem unit in the game has just destroyed the king. Roy is not the main hero. Wendy is the main hero of Binding Blade. Let it be known here and now. Bow before the Queen of Bern, you peasants. Wendy just destroyed him. that feels good. It feels all the effort I put into Wendy, and she takes down the king. The king. Oh, feels good. Feels good.
Next one.
Next question. Okay. So, from Kuroyin, what is your favorite music from each FE game you've played? Genealogy I can't say, but I quite like Artist's theme a lot. I can't know of a favorite. From this game, within Magnificent Nature, it's wonderful. From 7, probably Together We Ride, I love the recruitment theme. Sacred Stones, Fly with the Breeze, because I love the credits theme. Path of Radiance, Against the Black Knight, or no, just the Black Knight. Radiant Dawn, I'm going to say the same, but I also love the Devoted, that's a really good piece. Shadow Dragon, A Hero's Destiny, Awakening, Don't Speak Her Name, and Fates, Lost in Thoughts All Alone. And as for Echoes, I don't have one at the moment, but I'll
Is the Fires of on the
dun 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 dun. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love that theme. Okay, so those are my favorite tracks. If you just watch top 20 Fire Emblem tracks, you'll find out. From Stylish. Wait, Quasidelia, or something like that. Quasidelia, I don't know. Stylish Quasidelia. What are your thoughts of the bride units and heroes? I just think it's really cute. You know, Charlotte, Cordelia, Lynn, and Cedar. Just really, 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 really cute. No, there's no sets now, I'm sorry. Shed a tear. I'm surprised there's no Camilla Bride, but I guess after the Easter event, they didn't want to give us 2. I say that, but knowing them, they can milk Camilla for all she's worth, and they will. But and I'm surprised, I'm surprised Lucina's not a bride considering how popular she got. So yeah, but they're pretty cute. Yeah, they're cute. I think it's cute. I just think it's really, really cute. You know, it's really cool. But Charlotte with the... I remember seeing the thing, Charlotte with the giant spoon was like, well, she's a gold digger.
Oh!
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't wrestling with no broke. Yeah, I gotta stop there.
Yeah.
Okay, from the ex-Bladist. I want to get into Fate, but Conquest really doesn't seem my cup of tea. Is Birthright still a good option? Even if it's easier, I don't mind the difficulty that much. Yeah! Birthright, I think, is one of the, not the best, but I think it's a solid place to start, because while it's not particularly amazing, there's not much bullshit to the game. The level design, while great, is competent. It's got a lot of the new features and mechanics to make it good. It's rather easy, so it's like, it's quite a chill ride. It's more balanced than Awakening is and stuff. The story is kind of standard Fire Emblem fare, but you get, you get what you need. I think it's a good place to start. I know Conquest is much tougher to get into because it's harder, but it's designed for the harder, more hardcore people. So, I think that Birthright is a good place to start. What do you think, Olive?
Birthright, I'm enjoying it so far. I think it's a good place to start. Like, again, I was put off by Conquest, mainly because I don't know, looking at it, first of all, it seemed too hard for me. Yeah. Second of all, Birthright just seemed more welcoming. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't get that
vibe from
Conquest. So, yeah, I'd say Birthright's a good place to start.
Yeah, Birthright's a solid choice. Okay, from John Frank. Have you ever tried to speedrun a Fire Emblem game? No. I do not like speedrunning RPGs. Maybe because RPGs, they're more story-driven and they're also a bit more restrictive. Like, with this game, while I can try and run through it as much as possible, I'm still at the mercy of the RNG and stuff. Whereas other games I like to speedrun, like Metroid, Crash Bandicoot, Sonic, Mario, and so on, there's a lot more freedom. It's more down to just my playing skills and, how I go through the levels rather than, fixed RNG stuff. So, I don't like to speedrun Fire Emblem games. I mean, I try, I'm also the more defensive player. I like to take my time more. I mean, if the chapter dictates it, like Chapter 12 of Conquest, I will speedrun that as fast as I can. But generally, I'm not a Fire Emblem speedrunner. And I'm not an RPG speedrunner as well. I don't speedrun Pokemon or anything. From Sheen Cannoli. How do you feel about Jagens? I think they're fine, I think they've served their purpose well as being, the paladins at the start to help get you accustomed. I think it's a good choice they're paladins, because paladins are incredibly well-rounded and have the high movement. So, and often they fit the archetype of, a protector. So I think, Jagens are cool. Well, Jagens basically like Frederick and stuff, yeah. So I think they're cool. I mean, some are better than others, but I think the overall concept of them is really good. And I think that's just, they work. Titania's great, Zephyr's great, Frederick's great for the first half. Even Marcus a lot of people really like. So, Jagens are cool. Jagens are cool. From Mario Sonic 987, Pack Hero. Wow, one who plays as in Smash. You must have loved Smash 4. Who is your favourite female Fire Emblem Lord? Well, Erica's kind of my favourite, though I would admit Lynn and Lucina are not only better written characters, but better units, so it's kind of like between them. Though Erica will always have a place in my heart, because I really do love her. So, yes. Erica is my favourite, though I will admit Lynn and Lucina are better. Do you have a favourite? Just female.
Female lords.
Yeah.
Fates and Awakening, yeah, I really like Lucina.
Yeah, Lucina. And we're not even finished with the questions yet. Alright, we'll do one more. Okay. Will you try Thracia 776 in the future? Yes, but it's going to be the last family game I try because that game apparently is filled with so much bullshit, it's honestly putting me off. I'm like, I don't want to play that game anytime soon, but I will play it. It'll be the last one I play that's like an old game. Well, old that hasn't been remade. Stuff like that. But yeah, also, they're saying if you have all the legendary weapons, it points to Dragon Sanctuary, and this is where the game continues. If not, you beat Zephiel and the game ends.
Which is the remake of Fire Emblem 1?
Shadow Dragon. And Fire Emblem 3 is Mystery of the Emblem in Japan.
That's the one on the NES, right?
Yeah, Fire Emblem was on the NES and stuff like that. But anyway, thank you all very much for joining us for this beefy, well, not beefy, just really epic part. So, Zephiel is dead, but we're not over yet. We've got to go back. We've got to take down the Demon Dragon. We'll get through the rest of these questions at a later time. It might just be me, though. I'm not sure because, you've got exams soon.
Yep.
But again, thank you for joining me, Olivia. Also, I have to say, could you please stop with the questions now? Because I've got a shit ton more to get through, and we've only got a few parts left. So, if you do, save them for when I announce the Q&A session on the main channel, because I've got a lot more to get through as it is now. But anyway, thank you for joining us. See you guys next time.
Bye.